I met a Shaolin monk once. That was really enlightening when I saw that monk.
The monastery, it was actually burned down several times. That means quite a lot of knowledge is also getting lost.
These bandits came in to burn down the temples, and these monks, who only wanted a life of peace, became warrior monks.
Today, we look into the most fascinating people in the world, the Shaolin warrior monks, with Master Shi Heng Yi of the Shaolin Temple Europe and founder and CEO of Ronin Tactics, Niamh. Today's video is brought to us by Mulliganbrothers.com, where you can now get the Not a Journal ready for 2023. They are selling fast, so please get them whilst you can in preparation for the new year. And also, I want to say a massive shout out to SHAOLIN.online, where you can find out more information about the teachings of Master Shi Heng Yi and the Shaolin Temple with the link in the description. But before that, the Shaolin warrior monks, their discipline, their dedication, their sacrifice, these lessons can be applied to our own lives for a more fulfilling, happy, and successful and prosperous life. Let's jump into the video.
I met a Shaolin monk once. I was not allowed into the temples, so I pulled reconnaissance on the front gate of this monk gate. And there was this Shaolin monk, he came out, and there was these huge pots and stuff. And you know, as a samurai, I write a lot. This monk looked around, came back with a set of tools. And he lifted up these huge pots, kind of weigh over 100 pounds at least, you know, moved them, swept, put the pots perfectly back. Proper form and even the lift of the pot. And as I wrote, you know, a monk, just like a warrior, looks at his environment. He sees the end state of what he needs to accomplish. He picks the tools in order to accomplish this. As a warrior, I look at the terrain, the environment, the political people, the distance, the weapons I need. As a monk, he simply cleaned the courtyard, but yeah, he looks at the tools he needs in order to accomplish these things. He moves the objects out of the way perfectly with perfect form, just like a warrior executes with perfect form, you know. So that was really enlightening when I saw that monk.
When you are involved in doing, involved in activity, involved in creation, it's very hard to see where you're standing. And once again, and this is the way where we say both of these aspects we need. To learn and really be able to observe yourself, but at the same time, when you have set yourself a goal, when you set yourself a mission, to have the vitality, to have the power, to have the mindset, to have the determination, yeah, to have the willpower, just as we know them from the Shaolin warrior monks today. And it's not just in our tradition where I am coming from right now. These were the idols that I grew up with. But maybe if you would talk to another person which maybe has his descendants coming from Japan, maybe he would take the Japanese samurai as an example of the warrior codex. Maybe you go to the United States, I don't know, maybe over there you can take the Navy SEALs as an elite special force, which is also expressing a very powerful mindset in many different ways. So different cultural traditions had different idols, different type of powerful spirits that you can look up to. And from where I come from, these were the warrior monks.
They said the story was that a lot of warriors will become monks after war, because in order for you to be able to give back for the good of humanity, you have to renew your mind. You have to change yourself, just like water. You have to flow like water. And what the monk did was that a lot of warriors, they would study spirituality, they would study self. right? So they became these warrior monks.
If you're interested in the history of the Shaolin Temple, for example, the monastery in China now, it was actually burned down several times. So what does it mean that when an organization or a monastery is burning down? That means quite a lot of knowledge is also getting lost in these moments. Because a big part of what monasteries are doing is building up a library where a lot of knowledge is stored. And once it burns, well, all of this knowledge burns down.
These bandits came in, they burned down the temples, and they commit all these crimes in these lands, and these monks, who only wanted a life of peace, became warrior monks. And it's said that these warrior monks descended from the temples and crushed these bandits, and they protected the lands.
That's why in the word, for example, warrior monk, you have both. You have the warrior, and then you have the monk. In the core, maybe there is the warrior, but the way how he behaves, it's the monk. On average daily life, he's peaceful, but only because he decides to be peaceful. But he is still able to tap into the other area. That is the difference. And so sometimes, and yeah, one of my masters that I appreciate very much, he really said it straight out like this. If somebody starts to attack your family, you need to be able to protect your family. And this type of power, you just don't have it if you don't cultivate it.
Thank you so much to Master Shi Heng Yi and to Niamh for helping us create this video. I want to formally announce that we are working with Master Shi Heng Yi on a new project, and we have plenty of content coming for the end of the year and stretching all the way into 2023. So please keep your eyes peeled. We have some very, very exciting work to deliver. I would also like to make you guys aware of Master Shi Heng Yi and the Shaolin Temple Europe's course. It is available on shaolin.online. If you follow that, there is free content, free guides available, and also some courses that can lead to a more fulfilling and prosperous life. Just follow that with the link in the description. Also, a massive thank you to everybody who has supported us at Mulliganbrothers.com. We've noticed that a lot of people are buying the Not a Journals at the moment. We don't have that many left. We don't think they're going to last to the end of 2023. So get them whilst you can with the link in the description. The Not a Journal is the best, no bullshit approach to journaling and getting stuff done. So have a look in the link in the description. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and more importantly, subscribe, because when this new content comes out of Master Shi Heng Yi, you will only be notified through those ways. Guys, follow me on Instagram at Jordan Mulligan Brother. Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.